I'm Nicole Fick. Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while since my last video. I just moved to a new city and I've been settling in, but I'm back and I hope to make a video for you each week. I did get a few video requests and I will be doing those for you. So the first one's going to be on slip jigs, so let's get started. So slip jigs are in 9/8 and I was taught to count them 1 through 9. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 with the emphasis on the 1. You can also count it like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Or you can do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So for this video, I want to show you different ways of, I suppose, emphasizing the slip jig. It's still a slip jig and it's the same sticking, but it's just the emphasis are different and it just makes it have a different feel. Yeah, so I'm gonna go back to a jig for a minute just so that I can tell you the differences. So for the jig is 6/8, right? So you can count like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but you can also do 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And when you're playing it, if you are doing the basic from the video that I showed you before, it's just up, down, right? But then you're doing the emphasis on the 1, which is a down stroke, and the emphasis on the 4, which is an up stroke. So if you were to kind of make it into like two groups, that will be the 1, 2, 3. The first 1, 2, 3 will be, your 1 will start on a down stroke. So it will be 1, 2, 3. And then the second group, 4, 5, 6, or another 1, 2, 3, would start in an up stroke. So it will be up, down, up. So for the jig, if I were to put those like kind of really slowly in those groups, it will be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So that's a jig, right? So to make it a slip jig, you just need to put another group of 3 to make it into 9. So then what you're gonna do, you're gonna do a group of 3 down, a group of 3 starting up, and then a group of 3 starting down. So it's gonna be, I'm gonna put pauses in between just so that you can hear it. Yeah, so it's gonna be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And I'm using my hand just to make it like a little bit more obvious of the tones. But it will be up, down. And you would start again on a downbeat. Because if you were to go between down and up like you do in a jig, then it would, like if you end up, for example, let me just explain it. So if you go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, then if you're alternating, then the next one should be up, down, up. But then that would mean that everything, or the whole your pattern is gonna be flipped. So they would be up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. But because I finish in an up, then the next one has to be a down, right? So it's a little bit, like, I mean, you can do it, it's just a little bit more confusing. But if you only keep it like your first beat is gonna be down, then your other first beat is gonna be up and then down, but then you go back to the down, it just makes it a lot easier. So I'm gonna demonstrate it. So it's gonna be down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down. So your last beat is a downbeat and your first beat is a downbeat. So you're doing 2 downs. Then obviously you're not going to put the little pauses that I'm doing, but if you need to at first, just to get used to those down, up, down, and then down again, do it. But then try to make it without the pause. So without the pause would sound like this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down. And now let's take the pause in between the each of the groups. So let's just do it, just keep going. And to make it really obvious that it's a slip jig, you really need to put the emphasis at least on the first one. The first one has to be, it's really important because that's what's telling you that's 9, that's a group of 9. You know, so it's like the first, it's really important, and then the next first is really important. So down, up, down. Let me do it a little bit slower. So down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up, down. I'm gonna do it a little bit faster now. So I'm gonna count it like the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just so you can hear it, and then the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And it's the same pattern that I'm doing, I'm just counting differently, yeah? So now what I would like to show you, once you have that pattern, then I want to show you where you can put the emphasis to make it a tiny little bit different. Because personally, I think that slip jigs are the type of tunes that you really need to listen to the tune itself to determine which groove you're gonna have. I mean, reels and jigs, they also have it, but I think slip jigs can really, they can really change the feel of the 9/8 within it. It's still 9/8, but it's just you're emphasizing different numbers, I suppose, or different beats, and it just gives it a really different feel, you know. So the first one that I want to show you is kind of this one that we're doing. So we're gonna emphasize the one, every one. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. If you count it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, it will be that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And what I'm going to do then, so remember, it's going to be, your emphasis is going to be on a downbeat, then an emphasis is going to be on the up, and then again on the down, and then again on the down. And what I'm doing for the backhand, I'm doing bass, snare, and you can do pop, but I'm not actually popping it, I'm just kind of doing bass, snare, and a little bit higher. So bass, snare, and a little bit higher. So it's going to be your 1, your other one, or your 4, and your last one, or your 7. Yeah? And this hand stays the same. So I'm going to play it first, and then we'll slow it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And when I'm doing the last group of 3, so the 1, 2, 3, I'm kind of in a way making my way down again. So what I'm doing is that I'm kind of dividing my drum into 3. So I have like 1, 2, 3, right? So I'm kind of doing the 1, 2, 3, then I'm going to the middle one, 1, 2, 3, and then I'm doing the third one here, 1, 2, 3. But because I would need to go down here on the 1, 2, 3, I'm kind of doing 1, 2, 3, 1. So I'm kind of making my way down. You don't have to, I just do it naturally, because I think it just makes it easier for me to get, like, to be on time when I hit that 1 again. So if I do the last one, it will be 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1 to give me that timing properly, you know? You could do it 1, 2, 3, 1. But you see, it's more effort to do 1, 2, 3, 1 than to do 1, 2, 3, 1. So you can experiment with that to see which one, what's better for you. So that's the first one. That's the first kind of feel of a slip jig that I want to show you. Then the next feel is to emphasize the 1 and the 3. So that will be the 1 and the 7. So it will be, hold on, it will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2. So it's the 1 on the third group. So the 1 on the first group and the 1 on the third group, or the 1 and the 7. What I'm doing is kind of like the same thing, it's still in the 3, so this hand is doing exactly the same thing, but this hand is doing the 1, so it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then on the 7, I suppose you can make it as poppy as you want, or you can do it a little bit more bassy, so you could do like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and there I'm putting 2, 3, 1. You don't have to, it's just a little bit, you just have to really try. Sometimes it's really hard not to emphasize other notes, but anyway. What else? The last one I want to show you is the 1, just the 1 on the first one. So everything else has to be kind of kept quiet, if that makes sense. And what I do is my 1, sorry, my 1 is gonna be here, and then I just kind of bring my hand up a tiny little bit like that, just a tiny little bit to make it a bit more musical, you know? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, yeah, and sometimes I do 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or just 1, 1, 1. So let me just mix them up so that you can kind of hear what I'm trying to do. So I'll do the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, then I do the 1 and the 3, or the 1 and the 7, and then I'll do just the 1, yeah? So it's gonna be 6, 7. Yeah, so let's just do them kind of slow, just to help you if you need a little bit of help in that. So let's do the first one with the emphasis on the 1, the 2, and the 3. Slow, yeah? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Faster? Change after this one to the 1 and 3. Slower. Shall we change now? Yeah. Faster. So those are the different feels that I feel that they're kind of the basic of slip jigs. I think there are other ways of doing it, of course, and I can show you other ways, but I think those are kind of a good way to think about the slip jigs, you know, when you're starting. What I want to do now is I would like to play like maybe a few rounds of Liam O'Flynn's recording of Welcome to Limerick. I think it's on The Given Note, the album The Given Note, just so that you can hear, because I think that tune actually shows how a slip jig can have different feels. Even though it's still in 9/8, it just has different feels throughout, actually in the middle of the slip jig it changes, and then it goes back to like that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, and then it goes 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1, 2, 3, like, you know, it has like kind of those different feels. And I don't know, it's just like it's good that you're conscious of that and that you're actually able to do it, and then you don't have to follow the melody. You can keep it like a really kind of laid back, really motor rhythm going on in the background, but that's a choice that you're making, you know, like you actually hear what's going on, but that's like a stylistic choice. So I hope it helped. I don't know if you have any more questions, you can just comment down below and I can make another video of slip jigs for you. Or if you want me to play to other like slip jigs, I can do that for you as well. And I believe that the next video will be on hornpipes. That was one of the requested videos. So yeah, I hope it helps, and I'm really glad to be back, and I hope I can see you next week. Bye guys!